Hi Libras, how are you? I'm doing your December 2019 Love Tarot card reading. The first card that I have for you is the Seven of Wings card in the reverse. This is a card of opposition. So, for some reason, several signs have been dealing with partners that are just contentious and giving trouble. They're kind of like when we get these readings and we have a bunch of cards in the reverse because partners are doing the opposite of loving. They're doing what they shouldn't be doing. Like they're loving someone else instead of loving their partner. Okay, this energy here of this card is the energy of all of the things you really shouldn't be doing, okay? It's the energy of a person being negative, being critical, not being truthful toward you, you know? It's energy that you probably don't want to keep. So with your reading starting off here, this partner of yours is probably someone you don't want to keep in your life. It could be toxic energy. So be aware of deceptive people, deceptive love partners in your life. And be ready to find a more perfect love relationship partner. This is the perfectionism card in the reverse. The opposition that Libra has likely been facing. If it's deceptive, if it is not loving, if it's not affectionate, the energy of a partner who's really not there for you, not supporting you, not showing you love and care, it's not something you want to keep. So again, you have the opportunity to make something better if it's not that bad. Like, if your opposition is something minor, like your spouse and yourself don't agree on your favorite color, or, well, that could actually be an issue. It depends. But say, for instance, it's something minor, like you guys like to do different activities or, something minor, then you can work on that, right? But if it's something like major, like this person just seems like they're being difficult and you have no idea why, then you need to find a new partner. And of course, I can't tell you to, but it's just this card means you have the opportunity to learn how to love better. And some people may not be lovable. Some people may be doing their very, very best to get under your skin, to show you how much you don't mean anything to them. And, that's not loving. That's not something you want to keep in your life. So if that's something you're dealing with, again, I can't tell you what to do. But, so this next card here, it could be the energy of a partner of yours that could be contentious. So, say for instance, this Prince of Wings in the reverse, the Challenger. He is like, my way is the right way, your way is the wrong way, and no matter what you say, I'm going to win this battle. So don't try to fight with me because I don't care about you enough to consider your feelings. Something like that. So if you're having a partner or a friend that's like this, that might be what we're talking about. So we don't have to talk about love relationships only. This could even be work relationships or something else. So you can be sensing these energies going on in your life somewhere if you're a Libran. If you're not a Libra sun sign, it may be affecting you somewhere else in your chart. The next card is the Empress in reverse. This is a card of creativity. When the Empress is in reverse, she's about her style, about her looks, about her clothes, about her wealth. She's not necessarily looking at the character of her love interest. She's like, are you good enough for me? If not, then you need to get back, like the Scrubs song, like I don't want no scrubs. This Empress might be singing that song. And so keep in mind that when you need to have nice clothes and a certain look, it might cost money to get your hair fixed a certain way, get your nails done, or, get a certain type of boots. If you're a guy, I don't really know what guys are in, what they're wearing, but I'm just saying, like, this Empress, there's a price. If you're dating a person with this type of mindset, you have to be able to keep up with the cost. So keep that in mind as we go through this reading. How these things could be adding stress to a relationship when, okay, so say for instance, maybe all of the first four cards could be the energy of a love partner that is not good for you, because we have opposition, which is just negative energy that's not constructive. The perfectionism card is about like making something perfect if you can. But I'm just saying, like the Challenger and the Empress in reverse, like that could be your partner's energy, okay? Just negative things, just things that are not maybe conducive to a loving relationship. So those are things you might want to be getting rid of or being aware that they are problems. Okay, so this card is the Two of Shields reversed, and this is a card about romance. So this is romance in the reverse. So considering your partner may have negative energies, they're not mature, romance may not be something on the menu if your partner's not mature enough to handle it, if they're not mature enough to accept it, if they're not mature enough to reciprocate it. So the next card is the card of the King of Shields in the reverse. So this is the card of the visionary. And so when he's in the reverse, like he's distracted by past pain. He looks young, like, so he doesn't look bad. And so this could be, no, this could probably be a new energy because we just had a romance card. So it was romance in the reverse though. So it's a possibility for romance, but it may not be the perfect love situation. So this king, he looks young. I'm not sure if you were the Empress in reverse. So say for instance, if the Challenger was your partner, the Challenger could be you or your partner. You know, you guys have to see how this resonates with you. Because maybe your partner's having some deceitful energy, but maybe perhaps you just want to win the argument. So you have to figure out who is operating under what energies. But the Empress, she wants things to look a certain way. Well, this king, he does kind of look a certain way. So maybe the Empress was attracting this guy. So I don't know if Libra, if you're the Empress in your energy, it might seem like your energy because the Libras are, they're stylish. So maybe that's your energy. So this King of Shields in the reverse, he's young, so he might be attracted to you, you might be attracted to him. And he's distracted by past pain. So instead of him looking toward you, he's looking at the past relationship. And so he's like gifted, like he's intuitive, and so it's almost like he should and could be a good partner, but he's just not paying you attention, right? So so like he has this gift of seeing what he needs to see, right? But instead of him using it correctly, he's like doing things he shouldn't do, like partying, drinking, smoking, overeating, over shopping, just doing things he shouldn't do that's maybe not helping the relationship to blossom. So, and he also may be prideful. That could possibly be narcissistic or something. So we're dealing with negative energies. So this card is the Ace of Shields card, and this is about love. So it's like we're dealing with negative energies, but we're trying to get a love relationship. So finally we got a love relationship card in the upright. So there's a possibility of love coming toward you. Okay. So we have an upright suitor here. This is the Princess of Roses, and she's the adventurer. So the adventurer, she is happy. She's like friendly. She is out there socializing. She might make you laugh. She might be affectionate. So it's pretty good energy here. And because she has two wands in her hand, she could be magical also. And it doesn't have to be magical in an abracadabra type of way. It could be magical like in a, all of a sudden you found the person that almost suits you. And you're like, oh my gosh, where did it come from, you know? And so, let's see. So that is at least a good energy in the reading, conducive to love. And then, so now we have the Four of Shells in the reverse, and this is a card of reevaluation. And because it's in the reverse, it means that somebody's overanalyzing something and it's causing stress. So let's see. So you had negative energies going on up here. We finally have an upright card, and all of a sudden we're reevaluating something. Maybe we're reevaluating the past relationship energies, like if the Challenger, you had an argumentative partner, or just a contentious partner for no reason, or a partner who was doing something that was addictive, you know? So you're reevaluating to see, well, what do I want? What do I not want? Does this new person fit what I need or what I want? And what I thought this reevaluation card was, the next card right here is a card about stress. This is the Ten of Roses card, and the reverse is a card about stress. So I think the thing that was being stressful to the Libra is the fact it could be yourself. Say, for instance, the Empress in reverse was your energy because you're a Libra and you just want to look fabulous. Then it could cost you a lot of money, you know, or it could stress you out that you like someone but they're not up to your standard, and so you're just sitting there over analyzing it. Let's see. So you're reevaluating something, like you may have an opportunity for love. You have maybe this is a friend, maybe this is, you know, maybe your love situation is in regard to your work, maybe your work life is most important, and so this could be a friend energy that's coming in, but for some reason it's causing you stress. Now, this Princess of Roses, she's adventurous. She might keep you out late at night, and that might cause you stress. You're not sleeping, and your schedule's all messed up, and you can't keep the rest of your schedule in order or have enough energy to do the things you need to do. So that could be relevant. So this card is the High Priestess in the reverse, and this card is a card of intuition. And so this card means that, like, you're not using your intuition properly. And so, let's see, you need to calm down a bit, balance your schedule better, and make better choices. Okay, so, and the better choices are the negative energies up at the top of the reading. And let's see. So the next card is the King of Roses in the reverse. This is the card of the motivator. So this card, this king, he's like too busy to be effective. Like, he has a lot of projects going on, but he has so many he can't focus his attention properly. And so, firstly, if you were this king, Libra, like, you should tone it down a bit and don't take on new projects. But this king, he can be, because he's in the reverse, he could be harsh, controlling, he may cheat, fail to show love, or be narcissistic. Those are things to kind of be aware of people. Like, if romance and love are coming toward you, even though the romance was in the reverse, be careful of people with energies that are still not conducive to a functional relationship for it to be effective, like in showing love and commitment. So the next card here is the Ten of Shells card in the reverse. This is the card of success. So you may be feeling upset, and the reason why I thought, like, okay, say for instance you're doing work, if your success is not being felt, it could be because maybe people are being critical for no reason. You know that we live in modern times and people are in our business too much, and so people can be critical for no reason, and you're like, oh my gosh, get out of my business, you know. But it could be anything. It could be maybe perhaps your money is not coming in the way you think it is. It could be something that you have no control over, but for some reason you're supposed to be successful, but something's like blocking it. And in regard to love, maybe perhaps you could have a love relationship where you're like, something's wrong. I wish that this partner would stop doing blank or blank. Maybe he'd stop controlling. Maybe he'd stop yelling. I don't really know what's going on in your personal life. But it's like a possibility of success, but something needs to come in line for it to work out properly. So the next card is the Eight of Roses in the reverse. This is a card of signals. So if you're in a loving relationship and this card was upright, it will be about getting an I love you message or text or something like that. Since it's in the reverse, it's like a lack of affection being shown. Like, you're not getting calls from your love partner, or, you know, it's like they're going out of their way to make sure that they show you they don't care. So the signals you're getting are not loving signals, and you're aware of it. So the next card is the Two of Wings card, and this is a card of balance. So this card means that you are tired of being stressed out and you want to take some time out for yourself to get it together and not keep getting reverse love energies. And so you may take a staycation, you may just pamper yourself, you may do something you normally don't do just to calm down and get your priorities straight. And so in the process of you taking care of yourself, it could be very possible that your partner, maybe the last partner that we saw for you, this King of Roses in the reverse, maybe his energy while you were busy taking care of you, maybe perhaps he got lonely and bored really quickly and then ended up being a little bit promiscuous, because this card here is the Prince of Shells card. And so this is the card of the Charmer. And so this busy king here who was having so many projects to do, he could say, hey honey, I can't come in because I have to work late. But really, what if he was just doing something else, but he couldn't tell you what he was doing? And that's like the energy of the Charmer. Like, you know, he might say all the right things to you, but he may not be telling you the truth. And so you have a person who's deceptive, right? And that's the card that we started the reading with. And so the next card here is the Four of Gems card. You're seeing that something's not right and you're like, hold on, let me focus my priorities better, because I can't focus on love when it seems like I'm wasting my time because this person's not serious. So you're getting it together. You're saying, let me focus on my home, let me focus on my work, let me focus on my family, let me get myself together. Let me not think about love for the moment and think about myself, or think about the people who need me, who actually are worth my time. And so the next card here is the Queen of Gems card. So you, Libra, your energy could be changing as you're balancing yourself and as you are becoming more possessive of your life. You're taking control of your life. So you're like, okay, look, I'm going to get it together. My house, my family, everybody's going to come in line. When I speak, you guys are going to listen. And we're going to be a family, whether y'all like it or not. Something to that effect. You know, so this Queen of Gems has it going on. She has, like, her husband loves her, her kids love her, they have all the things they need, their household is running effectively. And so this is the card of the Nurturer. So this may be you coming into your own because you're like, well, love is not working for me, so I don't care about it right now. I'm just going to do me, okay? And so with that being said, maybe perhaps your charmer over here, maybe he saw you doing the thing you're supposed to do. Maybe he did come in line and become a decent spouse or partner to you, maybe. But we all kind of know when your partner is doing whatever he feels like doing, he may or may not ever come in line. So let's see what is the next card. So the next card here is the Hierophant card. So somebody at least is cooperating, because the Hierophant card is a card of tradition. And so it means that you both may be in a role model status. You both may be playing by the rules and doing upstanding things. You could be maybe thinking about getting engaged or something like that, or thinking about marriage. But then the last card happens to be the Four of Roses in the reverse. This is a card of respect. If it were in the upright, maybe perhaps marriage would be on the table and you guys will respect each other and respect the marriage. But because it's in the reverse position, it's kind of like somebody's not mature enough to keep the relationship together. And so instead of you being in a marriage relationship, you might be in a friendship relationship, because maybe you don't have the same priorities, or, you know, maybe it's too quick for things to take off the way that they're supposed to. And so that's the last card for the reading. And I hope that you guys figure out what's best for you for the month of December. I hope that you're blessed and you have a happy holiday. Thank you for listening. Please like, share, subscribe, and click the bell for more readings, okay? Thanks.